It's so big.
I have 2 kids, and let me tell you something. I used to think the same thing, but my ex-wife, she had C-sections on both of my kids, and you don't think about anything else except for like, what the fuck is that? Because they cut the stomach open, bro, and you see inside of the stomach. Like, you're not supposed to, but they're working, so you can kind of like sneak.
You're like.
Right, exactly. Ooh, shoot. And man,
were you grossed out?
Bro, the crying went out the way, the happiness went out the way. I was just more like zoned in, like, wow, this is so cool.
You're like, wow, this is the vasectomy of my kid?
I forgot I was having the child, man. I was like, yo, I'm in science class learning this shit.
I'm waiting for Bill Nye to pop out and tell me something, man. Man, so
bro.
C-section is like when they cut below.
Yeah. They'll cut an incision in your stomach, and then they'll open it, and then somebody
they'll just grab
the baby.
You're like, almost like popping the hood in the trunk.
Bro, just like that.
Like literally, they're like, it's a boy.
Yep.
There you go. All right, you like him? Hold on. You like him? All right, cool.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah, I know my dad was emotional when I came out the womb. Me and my sister came out the womb. That's crazy. And then what about you? You said she's your ex. Y'all were never married, were you?
No, we were married. Yeah, we were married. I was married for 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah, man.
Is that long to you?
That was long to me.
That's long to you.
Yeah, that's very long.
Like 9 years of just being with her, putting up with her, tolerating her,
bro. And then not only did we were married together, we worked together. So I would see her, we'd wake up together, we'd go to the same job together, we'd work together, we'd go to lunch together, we'd get off together, come home together, we'd have dinner together, go to sleep together, wake up and do the same shit together. Oh, for 9 years.
9 years.
And
that was a norm, and then someone just said, you know what?
And it was like, I mean, it worked 9 years,
yeah.
But I mean, after a while, things just,
I think that's part of it. I feel like when you hit the 9, the 10 is probably like the toughest part, because my parents, they've been together for like, shoot, I think I said 30, but I'm pretty sure it was like 25 or 26.
Jeez.
The bottom line is, like, I've seen how they work through their things and how they struggle and how they yell at each other. Or not yell, but when they get into a disagreement and then all that stuff. And then there's sometimes where it's like, dang, mom, you tripping, or dang, dad, you tripping. But it's like, it's not my business to say. Yeah. So I think that like most people, whenever they get into like disagreements, they're easily more. I'm trying to find a smart word. They're more
irritated.
That too, but they're more quick. They're quick to like want to go hurt their spouse's feelings. Like, yeah, we disagree. I'm gonna go sleep with another guy, or I'm gonna go sleep with this girl, or that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the petty level goes. It definitely shoots up when you're in a relationship for so long. It's like every little thing you pick, and I noticed that like towards the end of my marriage, we were picking at little things, and it was just like,
you like really.
This is the marriage? Like this isn't what marriage is supposed to be. So but it was me. I'm an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an asshole. I know I did a lot of the bullshit too. But
I know y'all listening to his voice like, yeah, he sound like one of my. Hey, sometimes you gotta. Yeah. Sometimes the way you talk, that's just how it is.
That's how it is.
You ever have to change your voice up to try to make it sound like you're not being hostile?
At work all the time.
At work all the time, you're like, hey, how are you doing? God is good. God is good all the time. Yeah. That's right. He loves you.
Yeah, definitely.
As soon as you get off work, you clock out. I'm like, fuck nigga.
Fuck them.
But no, right? Yeah. Like, we'll go to the bar, get drunk over and talk about it.
Right.
And you just
almost smoke blood. Like, no, I'm a very professional person at work. Nobody would suspect that I smoke weed, but as soon as I get up for work, I go home and I got a bong and I'm taking rips after rips.
You're like,
man,
and the Lord said, let there be light. Lil Wayne out of nowhere. No, Lil Wayne, I didn't call you. Chill out. Man, what's we call it? So, finance. Do you think it is easy to make money nowadays, or is it more like a woman could just go on OnlyFans and she don't even have to be nude. She could just sell something like, hey, if you subscribe to this, I get, you get all this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I tried, like, I think I tried to support a friend one time. And I supported her. I didn't support her like, oh yeah, here, take all my money. It was just like, let's do a trial run. Right. And then saw the stuff she was posting. It wasn't really like quality or anything. It wasn't like, oh, it's just picture of your backside, still with the pants on. But it's all good. I'll pay $10 just for this monthly
Just for this month.
Just for this month, and I'll tip you $5 just to see what you're gonna do with that. And
Right.
I remember one time I kind of just started looking at the page, and she was even hit me up on Facebook talking about, "Hey, are you still doing stuff?" I'm like, "Hell no. I was just seeing what you were working with. Yeah, no. We get. Nah, we good. No. Now, only thing I look at on OnlyFans is like if I see the Instagram models and they have the OnlyFans posted.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, I don't, instead of going to the actual page, I'd be like, let me see if they got some leaked. 9 times out of 10, they might have some leaks, and then I'm like, shout out to whoever like got these. Now I don't have to go to your page. That's like like bootleg OnlyFans. Shoot, I'm trying to figure out how a man can have OnlyFans.
Oh man, I mean,
if you had OnlyFans, what would you showcase? I'm like, hey yo, want to see me play video games
if I had
my underwear on?
So the question is OnlyFans only geared towards sexual explicit material, or can it be anything? Because then I gotta find my audience. Because for a woman, it's easy. Because
all she has to do is
right. She knows her audience is gonna be men. But for a man, I don't feel like that much women are gonna pay to see a man.
No, but I'm pretty sure men will. I'm pretty sure men will. So that means men are getting turned on by her. Bro, there's been some incidents where I done had where what is it, like, there's this website that's called My Yearbook, old school website, My Yearbook, and it was a picture, and it was like a picture of somebody's like side, but it looked like a female. Yeah, you've been to hear it. It looked like a female, man, and then he's like chopping me up. Yeah, I say he, because I didn't know it was a he at first. He's like chopping me up, and then like, I messed around and sent him a picture. I sent him a picture, and he's like, oh my God. And I'm just like, and he sent one back, and I was like, oh yeah, you're a dude.
You're a guy.
You're a guy. Why do you look like the female though? Yeah, I was like, no, please, I'm horny. I don't give a fuck. You don't have age. You look, I'm gonna bless you with this one photo that you can have. Remember that, cause I'm gonna blame you. Go ahead, take that. But other than that, no. There's one that was like, hey, so you like trannies? Oh no, the person was like, do you like TS girls? And I like had to Google that. I was like, or she said 2 T girls. I was like, let me Google that.
Titty girls?
And I was like, no, I don't. She's like, all right, you're lost. I'm like, that's okay. I'll take it. I don't need it. Like I didn't send like some photos to some strangers just to be like, here, I'm gonna bless you with this body. Here, take it. That's how I look at it now. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna bless you with this. So I probably turned you on. I don't want to be turned on by you, but I probably turned you on. So I'll let you enjoy that. All right, you better keep that photo, delete it, whatever you want to do with it. Just don't come over in my house. Ever.
You know, one time I was walking from, I was doing an open mic at Rocky's Tavern, and I was walking home. I live about, 10-mile walk from there.
You walked 10 miles to Rocky's Tavern?
A 10-minute walk. I'm sorry. It was 10 minutes.
I'm about to not like 10 miles? I walked 10 miles, so you'll do some counting.
10 minutes. It was probably like 2 miles. Yeah. 3 miles. But I was walking home, and a car pulled up, and it was a tranny with a fucking 5 o'clock shadow, got the wig, a dress, and she was like, can I suck your cock? I was like, no, you cannot.
Just out like that?
Straight up. Bro, she pulled up next to me, and I turned, because I was on the phone with my homie, I was walking, and then obviously you're gonna notice a car stopping right there, so I'm like, I turned, and she's like, hey, can I ask you a question? I was like, yeah. Can I suck your cock? No, she tried. No, hey, can I? She tried with the boys and everything. You're like, I was Adam's out, bro. I saw the beard, everything. Can I suck your cock? I was like, no. I just kept walking, and then she just drove out.
Oh, she just drove out? Like, was it her in the car? It was her in the car by herself?
It was just by herself, yeah.
So she bold enough to do it. Too bold.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. The trannies are bold.
They are.
They're bold.
But then if you like start coming at, you're like, no, I'm sorry. I don't know. Oh, so you don't like?
Right.
Yeah, I don't. Why would I want to like see the fact that you got boobs up here, but then by the time I put it down there, it's an ice cream sundae that I don't want. I don't want bananas and nuts in my shit. Okay. No, I ain't got nothing against transgender at all.
At all. Me neither.
If you I'm about to say bipolar. If you bipolar,
you're cool.
Yeah, you're cool.
But trannies, no, I'm just playing.
Transgender, like I respect them, but in a way towards like I would never do that. Like, do you be happy? You might be a little messed up in the head, but this is what you want to do. You're gonna be a really controversial ass.
Right. This.
I'm putting it out there anyway.
We getting it out there.
We're putting it out there. I'm sitting till the battery dies. But like I got nothing against that.
Me neither.
If you gay, be gay. That's cool. Like I mean, I can. We can be friends, but don't try to like be drunk and then like, oh, I'm gonna hate on you. I'm like, nah. Like I'm like, get over there. You start licking your hand and it's like,
nah. Yeah, no, yeah.
When I was like, yeah, well, my leg.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, me neither. I mean, I don't have
no disrespect at all to y'all. Like, y'all do y'all thing. Like I salute y'all doing what y'all do. But I'm gonna stay in my lane because I like women.
But I will salute the boldness to that one. I was like, yo, like I thought about it after I got home. I was, so women, I kind of do understand how y'all feel sometimes. You know, I definitely do understand how you feel.
And then also it's like this: if you had a dude come up to you who tried to be a woman and then say that to you, it's almost like a weird compliment. Like, oh, okay,
right.
But you're like, man, why can't women do that to me? Why can't a woman say that to me? I just want a woman to say, you know what? When I used to work as a karaoke jockey, started out as a door guy, working at a bar, period. Started out as a door guy, then I was able to get to karaoke jockey, which is why I really long. You start finding out how people were trying to get around you and all that stuff. Bro, women and men were hating on me. Like, but the men were actually very, like, men don't even have, he ain't not sex, he's got the same body parts as me. Just come up to, hey cutie, how you doing? Can I excited for a song? And like, bro, get your hand off me, man. You're like, stop. Buy me a drink first, but I'm not gonna stop. Still, even after the drink, I ain't gonna do nothing, bro. And then the women, it's cool. It's cool because it's like, all right, I appreciate it because you never know when somebody's gonna love on you or something. Like,
right.
So go ahead, do your thing, girl.
It's appreciated.
Do your thing, girl. Like, look, I'm inside for a song. With my encouragement.
Right.
Yeah, if you do this, and it's like, wait. And then she start getting. That reminds me. There was one chick that, don't get me wrong, like she looked like. She had a big ass forehead. Ooh. She looked like Wednesday Addams. But like Wednesday Addams started like gaining some weight, and then she wasn't fat or anything, but she was okay, and she was one of her name was Carla, yeah, and she was one of those like when she was sober she was cool, and then when she started drinking, she's like, can I do this, son? Can I do this, son? But my ass knew what I was doing, so when she was like sober, she's like, I want to sign up for a song, and I'm like, okay, it's a long list, it's a long wait, it's a very long wait. It was a long wait on a weekday. And then she's like, let's sign up for a song. I'm like, mouthing the word. I look off, I was like, shit, just show me them titties, maybe I get you up there.
Yo.
There, she said, what? And I was just like, whoa, those are actually nice. And I was like, all right, so I let her get up there 2 songs later. Like, she wanted to get up there like ASAP, but I put her up there 2 songs later. Then, as the drinking started going on, she would just instantly, it was just automatic. She's like, hey, can I start for a song?
She already knew.
And then like by the 3rd time she was like, nah, I want to smash now. And like I kind of like back PJ back then would have been like, man, I kind of want to, don't lie, but then I'm like scared she might have something, but she might be, you know, them girls that just get trash drunk.
Right.
They're probably like good people on the outside, but them getting trash drunk, that must be something. And
that alcohol,
bruh.
That
alcohol makes me even more like, you ever a drunk Gemini is not good. I'm telling you for a fact. Like I said, I hold everything in, but I'm trying to be like, nah, just let it loose. Find a way to let it out without causing harm to anybody else and causing harm to myself. Right. I'm gonna be real. Suicidal thoughts is a real thing. It's a real thing. Yeah. So please, rest in peace to Jason David Frank, one of my idols. Please check on your peoples, because you don't know, like I would say the people that you should really check on are the ones that are trying to uplift other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like usually the ones that are trying to make other people laugh. Robin Williams.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Who else took their own life that was like they took their own life or they died some kind of like natural way. But those are the people that are always trying to uplift other people and get them like into like, oh, you know, hey, I'm doing this, all this stuff, and then they end up taking their own life. So it makes you wonder, like, damn, what's going on with him? So, like, I'm telling you stuff. I'm not gonna front you. I could never take my own life. I've had some thoughts, but I never wanted it, because that's a you gotta be really bold to do something like that. But also you gotta be real devastated to do something. Oh, that the dancer, what's his name? Twitch. He was on Ellen DeGeneres. He used to be. DJ. Yeah, Twitch. I think it's Twitch. He the one that does all this stuff. He took his own life. Yeah, so I'm like, and he's a black dude.
Yeah, he had a family and everything, bro. That shit was crazy.
I mean, unless he's like, fuck it, I'm out. But no, I was just like, damn, check on your peoples for real. Yeah. Check on me. Yeah. Check on me. Don't make me narcissistic right now. Check on me. Fuck your feelings. I'm kidding. No, like keep keys, like for real, like look out for, like just go say what's up to them, see how they doing. I think that's another problem. Nobody really wants to sit down and just like you say, hey man, can I vent to you for a second? I'm like, yeah, sure, go for it. The problem with that is when you vent to somebody, they start throwing back stuff at you like, oh, you should have did, or you should have did. I'm like, look, I'm venting. I'm not asking you for the like, I just need you to just hear me out so I can let it out versus me trying to take it out on myself.
Right.
And I think that's why people were kind of like, oh, well, nobody's gonna listen to me. So, you know, just gonna take it upon myself. And the scary part about it with JDF, he hung himself. He hung himself. They started out with like his wife, we were going through a divorce, or I think they were about to be separated, or I don't know the full story and I don't want to get it wrong, but I know they had separate rooms, you know, because he snores real loud, so you know, so I think he was leaving her, he left her room, and then probably about like 5-6 o'clock in the morning or whatever, she was like, can you she had the cops go check on him to make sure he was still, soon enough he's dead. So I'm like, damn, how long was he in that state to where he was like, all right, this is it, right? It's morphin' time for the final time. I know, I'm trying to shed some light on I'm trying to shed some light on the situation, but it's like, damn, bro, it's morphin' time for the final time. That's literally what he just said. Like, it's morphin' time for the final time. And before he took his own life, he posted a video about like, hey guys, stay positive, yada yada, be like this, do your thing, and you know, may the power protect you, all this stuff. And then soon enough, you hear it. My girlfriend sent me the text. She was like, he took his own life. And I'm like, JDF is dead. I'm like, wait, what? I got the green lantern too, but you know, I got the camera angle at this spot. So, because you know, we see the camera angle is set to where me and him are like kind of directly next to each other, but it's like we're talking to you. We're talking to each other, but we're also talking to you. I feel like I'm more close versus like being far away. Because you notice if you sit back, you out of the shot. You out of the shot, like you can't even see it.
It's kind of weird.
You can't even see it. So if you come to the edge of your seat,
I like that.
It's like, all right, so let me show you something. Like, let me tell you, like, I want you to feel like I'm just conversing with you. Right. Like I said, we're just talking. I mean, we might be spitting facts. We might be offending people. I might be offending people. And I'm like, not purposely trying to offend you. I'm just saying, like, hey, I don't have a problem with what you do. You do you. But just don't try to force it on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't know if you remember, but they were trying to have, like, they were doing, like, an event for the LGBTQ community downtown, and they actually had some people, I think they were having a show where families can come, all ages could come. And I think some people didn't like that, so they were like boycotting. Like, they had their guns and everything.
Oh, damn.
Like, yeah. Like, they had the guns and everything. Like, they're like, no, look here. We don't care what you do. Just don't incorporate our kids into it.
Not in God's country.
They ain't gotten God's country's here. Even though it's not technically ours, Christopher Columbus screwed it up for us and we're too ashamed to admit it. Message. Thank you. Man, too ashamed. I say that all the time. Like, when a white person does something, I'm like, yeah, that's that Christopher Columbus syndrome. Boy, he discovered it. And then made it his own. You know how messed up you gotta be. You know what? I'm gonna call this country that's already taken for the what is it, the Native American? Mm-hmm. They're the ones that I'm gonna take this away from them, but we're gonna do everything we can in our power. And then when they write this in the history book, I'm gonna look like a hero.
Right.
But we all know that you're not a hero, Christopher Columbus. So if your name is Christopher Columbus, I would rethink your name, change your last name or something, or you better spell your name with a K.
Sue your parents because they fucked you over.
Bruh. Like I said, you be you. Just don't don't force it on people. Old white people are sneaky. That's for real. That is super for real.
Facts.
I mean, they did say whatever, and it's like I'm old. I'm like, yeah, but you still not old enough to get your ass whooped.
Bro.
But I can't even I don't know. State assent. Yo, you hear there might be a Universal Studios in Frisco.
Oh yeah.
Frisco. How far is Frisco from here?
I think that's not too far.
It's not too far.
Maybe like 3-4 hours, I believe.
3-4 hours. So it's one of those. We gotta plan this out. Go to South Padre kind of order. What you? I'm curious to know what are they gonna put at these Universal Studios? The same stuff they have set up over there, because it's gonna be like Texas style Universal Studios.
Exactly.
Like Six Flags kind of sucks because I used to work there, and once you get on the ride, you're like, yeah, it goes from woo to where you're like, hey, check this out, it's a drop right here. I'm gonna look at you the whole time. Yeah, we're gonna slow it down right here. Funny, right? Yeah, you alright? You peed yourself, didn't you? Speaking of, every time I get on that ride, it don't matter who you are, you gonna have some sweat stain down there. You ever done that? You get on that, yo, this is fun, and you're like, yeah, the hell. I didn't pee on myself, did I? That's sweat. I better be sweat. I swear I urinated before I got on this ride.
I went on the slingshot last month.
Ooh, slingshot.
And they lift you, or they shoot your ass up there.
We could never get on that ride.
Pay $40 for 2 people.
$40? Oh yeah, okay. So that's also why I'm not getting on the ride. So what was you were like? Let's do this.
Okay, so here's the story. So I was on a date with one of my friends, and she invited me, and so she had told me she said she was gonna do the slingshot, and I said, okay, I'll be down here videotaping you. Good for you.
Go ahead.
So she's like, no, I want you to go. I was like, I'm not doing it. I got kids. I can't.
You like me. I'm like, I ain't doing it.
I'm not doing it, but I believe me, I got you. I'll get the best angles. You'll have the best photos of you. So she's like, fine. So she goes up there, and they're like, sorry, it has to be 2 people. We can't do a 1-person ride. It has to be 2 people.
You're like, damn.
Nobody around was trying to do it. I was like, fuck. So she looks at me again. She's like, exactly. Like, fine. So then we go back. Another $20. So now it's $40.
Bro, what was going on through your mind?
Bro,
you were like,
I'm gonna die for $40.
Yeah, die for $40.
I just paid $40 to kill myself.
I don't want to get on the ride. Give me off.
Bro.
Hey, we're not scared. We're just scared, okay? We're not getting on the ride where it just shoots you out. You on it. I done seen that ride break down and this extension just break down. Like, thanks a lot, Final Destination 3.
I've been on the internet too long to know that shit can go wrong on those fucking rides. So I'm like,
so when you get on, you put your seatbelt on.
So I get on, and then that's another thing. So I get on. I'm already nervous.
You probably like,
I'm not shaking, but I'm like in my head thinking, all right, I'm trying to convince myself everything's gonna be all right. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. And then I got the motherfuckers that work there. They don't give a fuck about how I feel. So they're cracking jokes. They're like, oh yeah, just grab onto this. As long as you hold on to this, and they're like telling me little things. They're like, all right, just count to 3. When on 3, we're gonna shoot you up. All right, count, ready, 1, 2. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm already in the air.
You already? Were you like, ah?
Yeah.
Were you screaming?
I swear I was screaming.
You was like,
I think I said, fuck you, Jenna, like while I was going up there.
Like, so what was that experience like? Because I would never, I'm like, I don't care. If whoever I'm dating, you can get on it. You can get on it with another man, but as long as that man don't walk off with you, but still, I'm not getting it on with you. I'm going on another ride. Let's go on Scooby-Doo, it's safer.
And it's cooler.
I can shoot aliens, okay? I mean, if the ride breaks down, we can walk off.
Right.
We ain't gonna get decapitated or nothing. I mean, we might get locked in the seat, but
we can get out.
I mean, unless there's like a killer in there that we don't know about. We didn't see. You see where the brain is? Look, I don't care what you see on the internet. I say expect the unexpected. I mean, I literally mean that. I'm like, yo, there could be, what if like Superman came out of nowhere and just started shooting us up with a gun? And we're like, why do you have a gun, Superman? What do you mean, Superman? You put too much thought into it. Am I?
It could happen.
You never know. Goku might show up and be evil. Man, I'm like, so when you was on that, like when you were, with your adrenaline going up, were you excited kind of?
Yeah, so like I said, I was nervous. I was a little scared. But of course I didn't show it. And when for me, the whole moving part, like the initial shooting up was a scary part. Once I'm up in the air and then I'm like just hanging and stuff like that, I can
So it's just like,
yeah.
You're like,
yes.
hurry up!
Exactly, the
So
anticipation.
that part's like, oh, and you're like, oh,
Okay, yeah, I got this.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, you want to do it again? No, all right.
Exactly.
Man, I can never get on a slingshot. I be seeing them slingshot videos where women wearing tank tops don't come back down with the tank top. So if I were to get on that ride, which I never will, they'd be like, yeah.
Trying to reach over, grab it to
Man, I never. I mean, it took me like a long time to get on the screen.
Oh man, that's the
one.
Yeah.
That's the one. Because the first time I went on a ride similar to that was when I used to live in England. When I went to school in England, my dad was in the military, so
so I was
a military brat. So like I think that's the reason why. Like I don't know. Like I date outside my race. But it's not because it's like, I wasn't really raised around a lot of black folks. So it was, when you're in the military, when your parents are in the military, you kind of exposed to everybody, really. It's like, you might get a Himalayan chick, or you might get somebody from Malaysia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they could be like Malaysia, but they're from Africa or something like that. So I don't discriminate. And then, of course, when I moved here, I was like, had my first taste of Latina. I was like, this is it right here. This is it. We're finna make babies with this cutie right here. Latinas. That's why I like here in San Antonio, Texas, there's some women that actually take care of themselves. And there's some big girls where I'm like, you know what, I would wipe it up. I'd wipe it up. You probably know how to cook some good noodle. I don't even like that, but
They probably don't though. They probably don't.
They probably take zebra cakes and mash it all together.
Right,
like, hey,
right.
this is a zebra cake. What you do? Just took all the zebra cakes, mashed them all together.
Making the county desserts and shit from the
Put
county.
some chamoy. Let chamoy, man.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, the girl that I'm currently dating is Latina.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just have a love for it. Spicy. I don't know. It is what it is. All I'm saying is I don't discriminate when it comes to race. Although for some reason I don't talk shit about different races. I'm trying to think here. When I see a white dude with a black dude, I don't get mad at him. If I see a black dude with a white woman, I don't get mad at him. Although I'll look at the chick, I'm like, let me see what kind of chick this is. Okay, she's not cute, but hey, cute as she, brother. He trying to stay alive. Your Kool-Aid is probably gonna have salt in it, not sugar, because she thought it was salt, but it's really not.
Yeah, that white girl is a white privilege card. You know, you get that white girl on your side. I mean, you can pretty much almost do everything a white person can do.
Pretty much. You be like, hey, babe, I need to buy that car. I need your credit score right quick. I know you got the 800 plus score, or my 600 credit score, right? She's like, okay, honey, here, I'll write you $1 million check. Goddamn, this is what you're doing. Like, hey, I'm just talking just to be talking out loud. So, you know, I know some of y'all like, you know, they talking. They just talking.
That's what we do.
They talking. And if you are in love and your relationship is going well, I feel it's disrespectful when another person tries to come in. Like if you're out on a date with your wife or girlfriend, and then somebody else tries to like, why is it do people, dang, I'm just jumping around today. Like why is it when people, like if you're on a date and then you get up to go use the restroom, or you go get up to the bar to go get a drink, why is it as soon as you get up, somebody's ready to come to take that seat? It's like, bruh, you can't wait 10 minutes?
Right.
They're like, oh, why? And then, because I had that happen to me one time. Cause like, I got up to go to the bar to get the drink, and then an old white dude sat down talking about, why are you by yourself? I'm like, bitch, I just got up. To go get my drink. And actually, one time when she had her homeboy come through, he's from Colorado. He came through, and they've been friends. Like, I know my girl's like history of this shenanigans. Like I was there with her when for had a first boyfriend to where, well, not a first boyfriend, to where I just seen her relationships in the past.
Okay.
So I've seen because we were friends before we started out and all that stuff. Bro, we actually spent the night. We stayed in the same bed and didn't do nothing.
Where'd y'all meet at?
We met at the bar. At the bar that I was working at. At the bar that I was working at. Shit. I'm not gonna say shout out to Dad's Karaoke, but yeah, Dad's Karaoke is where I started working. I started working at Dad's Karaoke because the door guy there, Mike Flores. I can't roll my R's, or I can't roll my tongue. Like when I get to that point where I'm good, like I'm gonna learn Spanish. I'm gonna surprise all y'all, cause that Spanish would have been perfect at that HEB warehouse. But like yeah, we met there, and I remember she had on like a trench coat jacket, and I think she said she had interest. Like Tommy was her favorite Power Ranger, and that kind of got me like hooked. Yeah. I was like ooh. But I had to like patiently wait because I know the guys that she was dating, one was a douchebag, then another one was my roommate.